Yeah. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Hi.
This is some. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Why
are you?
You know, I always have a brain freeze in the intro.
All right. We introduce ourselves.
All right. Cool.
You are.
I want to welcome y'all to the Fric Frac show. It's your boy Bruhman from the 5th floor, aka Joe Johnson, aka ISO Joe, aka ISO Joe with the hoodie, and I've introduced my new nickname, aka Coach Calipari.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I ain't gonna lie.
You know.
You got it with that one.
I'm really Coach.
They not gonna know.
They not
but
gonna
I know.
My real niggas know. Call me Coach K, not from Duke, baby. Kentucky.
The Kentucky Blue.
The big Kentucky Blue.
It's your boy, King Loon the First, a.k.a. Kobe Bryant, a.k.a. Wilt Chamberlain, a.k.a. the Black Klay Thompson, a.k.a. Lou Will.
When you say the Kobe Bryant part, I kind of want you to do the Kobe Bryant.
Oh my God!
I kind of want you to do the Kobe Bryant
with the Barkley.
Yeah, and today
I'd rather be Kobe than Dwight.
We realized we fucked up. We fucked up.
What do we do?
We some fucked up individuals.
Why you say that?
Something wrong with us.
I mean,
I know something wrong. I don't think it's something really wrong with me. I just feel like there's some shit. You want to know something? It may not be something wrong with you. It just be sometimes you just want to get some shit off your chest. Like, I'm keeping it a stack. Like, I think I'm one of those people. I don't know if it's I don't believe in like astrology and shit like that. I don't birth signs, but I'm somebody who doesn't take advice. I don't take advice. I hardly ask anybody for advice because I already know in my mind what I'm gonna do and I know what's best for me. But
sometimes you gotta hear that shit out.
Sometimes you just need to say what you got to say out loud. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's why I think the beauty of therapy is because it's not. Some people need a rebuttal, and some people just need an outlet to get it out without somebody judging them or saying something back. Or you feel me? Because you could go say it to a friend, but nowadays you go say it to a friend, they gonna say it to the gram. Oh, you feel me?
My God.
Yeah.
Keeping it back with you too. I say all the time, like the hardest part about identifying anything is identifying it. You know, saying like coming to terms and being able to actually say it, like, yo, like I have a problem. That'd be like the biggest thing. It's kind of like a reality check. You'll have it in your mind, but you're like, nah, I'm tripping now.
But here's the crazy.
When you say it, it's like, okay,
yeah.
I understand.
But here's the crazy part about it. Sometimes you see people don't get it twisted with therapy. It's not also about.
Wow, what's all this therapy talk?
Oh shit! Damn.
What are we doing all this therapy talk?
Fuck. What is all this therapy talk about? Guys, we have a surprise for you.
I mean, it ain't really a fucking surprise no more.
You feel me?
Dr. Koforky.
We're doing something different. We're doing something different on the Fric Frac show. Yeah. Today, we're going to talk about our problems. We're going to open up today. And to open up, it's only right that we bring a licensed clinical therapist.
Not none of you woke bitches.
Not one of you woke bitches who don't shave your armpits or use fucking.
Oh my God.
Or use fucking scentless deodorant.
You feel me? You washing your face with mad toothpaste
and don't shave your pussy. I feel like we have something against woke bitches now.
Women, feminists. Feminists. I hate feminists.
Do you?
Yes. I hate massage. I hate any extreme.
You hate any ists.
Yeah, like why are you smats in the fucking room?
Get out of here.
You feel me? You fall off like
you fall off. Want to tell me about myself with your fall off?
Producer there?
Yo, go. I know. We have all jokes aside, we have a licensed clinical therapist. So we're gonna let you introduce yourself, Doctor Lipschitz.
What's the nigga name from Grey's Anatomy?
Dr. McDreamy?
Wow, that wasn't good.
McSteamy?
That
it's like 3 doctors on.
No tank. All right, never mind. Go ahead.
Hey guys, my name's Fatima.
It's Doctor.
Oh my God.
Dr. Fatima.
Dr. T. No, you got Dr. J. We got Dr. T.
We have Dr. Fatima.
We can do that.
On the Fric Frac show.
We can do that.
So, Dr. Fatima, help us.
Help you guys. So,
we have
what are your issues? What are your problems? What are you struggling with? I'm not a psychic. I can't.
Wait, I thought that was part of being a psychic. I thought psychologist meant psychic.
Nope. So sorry.
Fuck.
That's not it.
Damn. So well, this was a waste of an episode. Fuck is Miss Cleo when you need her.
Frac suffers from erectile dysfunction.
Okay. Wait. I wasn't gonna discuss that. All right, leave me and my flaccid penis alone.
He suffers from erectile dysfunction. And I'm perfect.
It
so.
happened once.
Okay, you're lying. I mean,
whoa.
what?
Honesty is the best policy.
That's how it starts.
I'm not perfect.
If
No.
you're not honest.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just saying it can't work if you're not honest.
Okay, so I got issues. That's it. That's what I'm gonna leave it at for now until we like really like. We got 2 hours, baby. We gonna dig this motherfucker up.
Oh my god.
We got 2 hours, and we gonna get some shit off our chest today.
All right, so how about this? How about we make it a little easier, right?
Think
about your issues and think about where the root of them really stem from.
I got my biggest issue in life right now.
Where did it start from?
It started from a young age, like
what age?
Like damn near 3 years old.
I was gonna say 3 months.
God damn,
that's too young.
I was gonna say the minute you was conceived. That was the problem right there.
Before we even get into that,
right?
Have you not noticed this whole sudden emergence of like the talk of like mental health and mental awareness?
For me,
for everybody, for society.
You know what? It's real funny because me personally, like I said, I actually did the college thing briefly, and one of my favorite classes, I think it was psychology. It's the study of the human mind, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Psychology.
And psychology was a breeze for me. I ain't gonna hold you. And to be honest, me personally, I went through some shit, and I just started I had like an epiphany. So I just started paying a lot of attention to my like existence in general, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all that shit ties in together. So yeah, me personally, I could say like I see now that a lot of people are now throwing a lot of attention to mental awareness, and I'm all here for it. I'm here for it.
Where do you think it's stemming from?
Well, I mean,
Sorry.
Well, go ahead. Where do you think it stem from?
You the doctor.
I feel like
Dr. T.
I feel like a lot of the time, a lot of it is coming from like pop culture.
Yeah.
Because a lot of celebrities kind of like in the past like year or two have been really open about their mental health and saying like, well, I go to therapy and blah blah blah. So
a lot of things is killing themselves,
which is also a problem.
That ass.
Suicide rates are really high too. Don't know why though.
Is it really? Well, I know. I mean, I figure it's pretty high amongst like teenagers whatnot. I feel like they're the most easily impressionable right now.
Suicide rates are high among like young children between like the ages of like 8 and 17.
Yo, bro, all jokes aside, do you know how stressed you gotta be to like really attempt to kill yourself? Like, think about it. You ever been like, when you was a kid, you ever never been real depressed? I don't want to be here. And like, you look at a bottle of pills or something, you be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that shit. That's some nut shit. It's some niggas that really go through with that. I'm like, yo, like, you gotta be next level, son. Like, for real, for real.
Here's the thing with it. I feel like I blame society, but it's also like, how do I put it? Society has made us weak. You feel me? So now it's like we stabbed ourselves, and then now we want to put the same Band-Aid on it. You feel me? Where what I mean by that is we've allowed with kids in the younger age, we've developed this notion that there's no such thing as second place. Like, everybody has to be a winner. Everybody has to be on top. Everybody, if you're not on top, you're less than.
Yeah, the expectations are really high.
You feel me? Expectations are at an all-time high right now. And kids right now are so easily impressionable by social media and everything that they get and that they have access to. So they feel like they don't know how to handle it. You feel me? So imagine society telling you that number 2 is not cool, and then you get bullied for being number 2.
So my question to you is, again, where do you think that stems from? Because me personally, I could be wrong, but like when I sit down and I think about it, I'd be like, yo, exactly. The way a child is presented into the world, or the way they look at the world or view the world, is really based off your parenting. You know, I'm not to blame anybody, parents and style, to say one is better than the other, but it's like, as a parent, I feel it's your job to prepare your child for like the real world. You know what I mean? So, like I say, when I sit down and I think about all the issues it is that I have, I be like, yo, I think that shit really comes down to like parenting. It starts with parenting.
Yeah.
It starts with parenting.
I could agree with that, because I feel like a lot of conversations, a lot of parents are uncomfortable having with their kids. So then they have to outsource. They go and try to find out information from friends, and friends, your peers are not the best people at young ages to kind of get information about something you're really genuinely confused about, because they might not, of course, not have the right information. And that's where it leads to a lot of misconstrued
Had to say that one real slow.
Yeah, so yo,
I'm like misconcurred. Not tell me that ain't insecure.
Perception.
Yeah.
So I do agree that like a lot of it kind of starts from the basics at home, like not having conversations about sexuality, depending on your environment where you grow up, not having conversations about gangs, drugs, stuff like that.
Retweet.
Retweet. Yeah.
But
yeah, it's not really it's not so much of a but
it's not so much but a but you got a but.
But
it's a but.
Your parents do have a very large impact on your upbringing and who you are and what you are, but I like to use me as an example. My mother didn't raise me to do certain things or be a certain way, but yet here I am. At a point, my mother didn't raise me to disrespect women, but at a point in time, you couldn't catch me calling a woman anything other than a bitch.
I concur.
You feel me?
I mean,
all throughout high school, every female, the word bitch was the only word that I probably knew.
I don't agree though. I think your mother got through to you.
What do you mean?
I feel the core of you. I feel like the core of you as a person is your mother.
Yeah.
Like your internal, like knowing you personally, your core is a reflection of your mother.
Yeah, to an extent. To an extent, you're right. You're right. To an extent, you're right. But there's certain things that the streets make highly impressionable on you. You feel me? Because you're only at home. But if you're at home from, let's say, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Come on, you or your mother?
Point blank. Period.
Oh,
all of us. If you're on a think about it. You're at home from 8 o'clock in the morning to. No, I lied. I'm bugging. From 6 o'clock in the morning to about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's only 2 hours right there. In passing, now let's fast forward to junior high school. In passing, where things are like getting real. That's 2 hours. 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. For the next from 8 o'clock
to 2:30
to 3:30, you're at school.
God forbid you went to E-Hall.
And Roy, man,
or,
God,
Jesus Christ,
God damn,
you might as well have went to the Grassy.
Yo, if you went to I tell people this all the time. My life was prepared because I'm prepared for life.
Roy Man is like Rikers Island.
Roy H. Man prepared me for life. You heard?
That's a fact. Roy Man. I didn't even go there, and that shit was like the island.
You feel me?
I'll keep it a buck.
From 3:30. Now, 3:30 to 5 o'clock, let's say 6 o'clock, you're at the after school because your parents ain't getting off until 5. So now for the general point is, for that large scale, you're around your peers and a lot of bad and good influences, because I'm not just going to throw everybody under the bus, for the majority of the day. Now, you get back to your parents' house at 6 o'clock, that motherfucker don't want to deal with you. She's just trying to cook your dinner, get your ass in the bed. Did you do your homework? No. Go do your homework. Did you do it now? Yes.
But did you really do it?
No. Wash your ass, go to bed, here go your food.
Maybe.
How often, think about it, in your household, how often did your mom sit you down after you came home from school and said, tell me about your day? Or was it, did something happen? Nothing happened. Go about your everybody goes about their business. We're not having a conversation we're not raised on having a conversation with our parents. We're raised on being told what to do, scolded. That's the generation we come from. Being told what to do, scolded, and if ain't shit happen, ain't nothing wrong. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? We haven't been sitting down and really like, how was your day? What's going on with you?
Well, I could kind of say like, me personally, I feel that's one of the pros of like social media. Social media, guaranteed, it has a lot of cons, it has a lot of pros. So now that we're in this era, everybody's a lot more informed. Everybody's it's a lot more visual. You know what I mean? There's a lot more of attention that's being brought to a lot of things. So like, prime example, this is one thing that I just wanted to get out. I can't really speak for you or anybody in this room, but when I was a kid growing up, it's kind of like, let me say this. As humans, we're designed to live for a while. Okay. Whether God forbid, I think the average lifespan is like what, like 80 years, whatever.
80? Shit, really?
Well, like 80 years. If you're Chinese, it's like 106 in Park. Chinese is like 106 in Park years old. But you feel me? And think about anything that's just like, look at a car or an airplane. They're designed to last for a while, but they need maintenance. You feel me? Even as a human, we only think about going to the doctor to get your checkup, make sure you don't got no diabetes, you ain't burning, you don't know AIDS, none of that. What about up here? Nobody never thinks to get a checkup up here. You know what I'm saying? So we got one thing that I like to preach is, yo, bro, your mental health is more important than any other health. Keep it a buck. So, like I said, to each and everybody that's out there,
I'm in a wheelchair, but my fucking brain is working.
You feel me? So when I was a kid, therapy was kind of frowned upon. You know what I mean? Like, you never.
Well, I mean, it wasn't discussed, but I was in therapy. I had to do.
Listen, I'm African.
Oh yeah,
me too.
Okay,
y'all not even allowed to breathe.
You know what I'm saying?
And my family's like super Christian, blah blah blah. So it was always like the turn to God thing. Like therapy was like taboo. Like you don't talk about therapy because you don't take your personal house business outside. Yeah. So it was kind of just like, therapy. What do you want therapy for? And I'm just like, bro, because I don't know what to do, and I want to talk to a professional about it because you really don't got the answers for it.
You don't got those.
What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? The village don't got it. What I'm gonna do?
And sometimes my mom be saying some bullshit.
Yeah, and I just be like,
what?
Literally,
like your mother, your parents have been sisters that you know ain't make no sense.
Let me explain something.
And will argue with you. I'm like, I can't even let you say that.
I bullshit you not. This is gonna kill me. It doesn't even pay me to say this. Everything that my father told me as a child made 0 sense as a child. 0 fucking sense. I'm listening to this nigga like, bruh, what do you want me to leave women alone? What type of gay shit is you on? Bro, as I got older and higher up in the years, it was like when I got like junior year of high school. I'm sitting back like,
this nigga actually knew what he was talking about.
Everything my father said to me as a child, he was drilling in my head from a child, certain things. And it made no sense. It was stupid. It was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? As I got older, every single thing that he said, it all made sense. It all made full circle. Everything made full circle.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like, God damn it, I should have listened to this nigga
for once.
You feel me? Because a lot of things I went against the grain with. You feel me? I went with damn near everything he said, and then when it happened, I was like,
I should have went left.
This is the shit he was talking about. You feel me? I remember the first time he was teaching me how to talk to women. We was in a Chinese buffet.
You lucky you had that shit, bro.
Huh?
You lucky you had a father.
That's
like
crazy.
That.
You know?
I ain't really fuck with my pops like that.
I didn't we'll get into that in a little while, but yeah, you're right. There's certain things that I did get to learn from my father. You feel me? We was in a Chinese buffet and he was staring, and he was like, he seen something that he liked. You feel me?
He was with your mother at the time?
No.
I was just about to say, so.
Hell no. My parents.
Would you have snitched on your pops? He cheated on your moms?
Would I snitch on my pops? He cheated on? Nah.
Really?
Play his code, baby. I'm gonna fuck him up, but play his code.
Would you cheat? Would you tell your pops your mom's is cheating?
Hell yeah. Fucking floozy.
Fucking floozy. Why you gonna take my shit? I just called a Mr. Floozy yesterday.
Daddy!
You freaking skank.
Daddy!
Yo, Earl. Earl.
You feel me? My pops, we was in a Chinese buffet, the one on Ralph, the one in Georgetown. Remember that shit? They turned that shit to Chipotle. God damn it.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But yeah, he saw something that he liked, and he's talking to me. He's like, yeah, you see, this is how you got to talk to him. This is how you got to maneuver with me. You feel me? Sometimes you don't always got to run up on them. You feel me? You got to take that sarcastic, rude ass remark. You just stare at her. And my father's watching this lady, everything. Like
How she looked at the time, you remember?
She was Hispanic. My father loved Hispanic women. Fat ass. You feel me? I'm not, my father's racist. My father's racist. Both my parents are racist. Both my parents are racist. Complete racist. My mother hates white people. My mother hates white people. Okay. She is a complete racist. Okay. My father does not like black people.
Okay.
My father is a redneck.
I see how they made a good couple.
No funny shit. Right. My father has a Confederate flag hanging in the back of his truck. He's that much of a redneck.
Got a mega hat.
I bullshit you not. My father will wear them. That's where I get that going against the grain shit from. You feel me? Just to piss people the fuck off. My father will do that. You feel me? But yeah, my pops, he like, yeah. He giving me the rundown and he's staring at her, looking at her. He's like, you don't gotta go up to say no. Wait till she come up to you. She ask you what the fuck you looking at. And you tell her you. And I'm sitting there watching it, And it all played out. Shorty really act like, what are you looking at? He said, you, on some smooth shit. Billy D. Williams shit. Did he fuck? I don't know, but
Probably
he definitely
did.
bagged.
Probably fuck.
He definitely bagged. I hope he did.
Probably ate her buffet.
God damn it. You feel me? What was I saying before that? What was I saying before that?
You were saying if it's one thing your father taught you, everything he said made sense.
Yeah, everything started to make sense. You feel me? So, yeah.
You know why you're lucky?
Wow.
I bet you probably ain't really fuck with your pops like that. At least you had a choice to see what maybe was right from wrong. Me, I didn't really I don't want to say my pops wasn't around. Like, I knew he was in Queens, but like, you understand, like me, so I'm a 90s baby. So I'm in Flatbush growing up as a kid. And my pops right now is like 74. He's some old ass African nigga. We disconnect on everything about life. And on top of it, he got that whole African complex where it's like, you gotta worship the ground he woke on. And I'm gonna kill you. What? Nigga, you can eat a Frank. I'm not worshiping shit. So yeah, I never really fuck with my pops like that. So me personally, I had to learn, and my mom's, you feel me, she had 2 jobs. So I was really I shouldn't even be putting a business out in the street like that. But I've been staying in the crib by myself since I was 8 years old. You feel me? So I had the opportunity to run the street since the 3rd grade and up. So pretty much it's kind of like, I'm just looking all around in my environment for influence, like how to talk to women, how to maneuver with friends. You know what I mean? I ain't really have an opportunity to see like, yo, this is right and this is wrong. And you know what I realized, like at that time and age, I don't know why, but I always wanted to be up under my mother. But she was never there. So it's like, all right, I'm just going to go to the streets. And like when I got of age, like maybe like 13 or so, that's what she want to be like, you want to come? I'm like, nigga, I'm in the streets.
I'm in the streets, nigga.
Like, I belong to the streets.
I
like,
belong to the streets.
Ain't nothing really here. So me and my mom kind of got like up to this day, she still try to play mommy to me. I'm a grown. I'm like, yo, mom, like, you was working. Like, I understand, I get it, but
don't worry about
leave me alone. You feel me? But
which I hate because he has like dead ass no funny shit. Top 3 out of everybody who I know, coolest moms ever. His mom's is funny as shit. I love his mother to death.
There she go. Today's her birthday.
Today's her birthday? You little
happy
shit.
Birthday, Mom.
I gotta tell her happy birthday. His mom's is cool as shit, you feel me? But to go back to what you said about social media being a bonus. The other day, I was talking to I saw my man, shout out my boy McLaren Kick Shop. You feel me? Make sure y'all go check out Cuts and Slices. He posted this. There was a meme going around, and it was like what it looked, and it's like it was a picture of the Joker, and it was what you look like running to social media with your problems. You feel me? And I could see everybody in the comments like, yeah, facts. That's some goofy shit. Keep your business in this, that, and the other. And I made a comment, and I said, and I've been using this for a while. I said, you don't, and I learned this from over my years of my influence as Bruhman. I said, you don't know. With the beauty of social media is, and what it's done now, it's giving people an outlet to realize out in the world that they're not alone. There's somebody else out there like them. You feel me? You don't know how for years before this, you thought in your head that you was the only person
crazy
who
nigga
pisses when you shit. Until you realize, bro, we all pee when we shit. It was like, whoa.
But you can never fart when you piss, though. You ever
I thought it was just me.
Nah, every time I fart, my pitch is
these
analogies. You ever tried to piss when you fart when you piss?
You shit yourself.
I ain't. What?
Wait, if you try to fart
you
when
taking
you piss,
a piss and you fart, your piss just cut off like.
No, I damn near actually, I think you'll actually like shit yourself. The moral of the story is
we ain't the only niggas pissing and shit at the same damn time.
You're not the only person out there who's going through what you're going through. You feel me? Now, there's a difference in between if you're going on Instagram to talk about your baby daddy ain't shit. You feel me? And all that other good shit.
It's okay if you do it week 1. But after week 2 and 3 and 4, I'm starting to realize the pattern in the problem, sweetheart.
After baby 1, baby 2, baby 3, baby 4.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's get there.
Jesus Christ.
After baby father 1, 2,
that's
or
episode,
3.
That's episode for
That's
the
a whole
podcast.
episode for itself. But, what you call it? But there's a difference between if you're going on here to bash baby father or to come on here and you could simply say, is there any other mothers going through this? Like, how do you go about this? My baby father, he's not trying to do this, that, and the other. How do I go about maybe not changing his ways, but how do I cope with this? Right. How do I get through this? we don't have to be so crass about everything. There's a way to go about it civilized and go about it the right way. Because if the people don't even, with social media, you'll be surprised what your DMs would look like when people realize like, oh my God, I'm not like this by myself. That's why I try to be as transparent as I can with my followers to let them know, listen, I'm not perfect.
You know what's so crazy that you bring up social media? So one of my friends had a kid a couple months ago.
Okay.
And he was born preemie with like a lung deficiency or something like that.
Oh wow.
So she had him in a hospital here. The hospital was kind of just like really lax about treatment and stuff like that. So she actually went on Facebook and joined like a NICU and neonatal
like a group.
Yeah, one of those groups.
And the Facebook saved her son's life.
Wow.
Like literally, they told her like go to this hospital in Ohio and
wow.
blah blah blah. And now she's doing like so much better.
Wow.
So that's how like the influence of social media, like you said, it has pros and cons. But like, excuse me, like social media can really be like a good thing if we use it properly.
You know, one time I had this girl who I don't know her. Like I probably seen her maybe once in my whole life. She's one of those people that tried to like diagnose me through Instagram. So she says that this, that, and the third. She ain't have nothing good to say. Let's just say it like that. And I was like, yo,
I'm a Picasso.
Nah, I don't think I spoke to you. She's just some random ass girl. Oh, she's nobody that makes sense. So I said, wow, I like the fact that you expressed that to me. But I was like, you have to understand, like, social media isn't like, it could be a reflection of like a thought. But that ain't necessarily a reflection of like who I am. One time this girl wrote me on Facebook and she said, yo, when I had Facebook, she said, I come to your Facebook every single day because I was depressed for like 6 months. And every time I came to your page, I laughed my ass off. Every time. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes I could just be saying shit just to say shit, but it's for a purpose. You know, a lot of people sit here and they say like, yo, why do you speak the way that you speak? Like if it's about people that go through emotional shit or whatever. I mean, yo, bro, you don't know how much people out there is like emotionally wrecked or mental wrecked. But sometimes you can't even find the words to articulate how you feel. So like I would say some shit and somebody would be like, yo, I think this is what I've been trying to say for mad long. You feel me? So like I post shit. It don't necessarily got to do shit to do with me.
It never.
Like I could post.
Like most of the time
I could post bitches ain't shit.
Nothing.
I could post bitches ain't shit to be with my ain't shit bitch loving the shit out her ain't shit ass. You feel me? But.
Damn.
Wow. Wow.
That's what you gonna do?
Wow. You feel me? So yeah, you feel me? So like in reflection of that, it's like, yo, like that's what it like when you do shit like that on the gram, it's like you don't know how much people you could really save like that.
You have no clue who you're influencing. You have no clue. There's people really feel alone out here. There's people really. There's really. That's why I was one of them. Sometimes I post for myself. I always say this. One of the most disrespectful things you can do is to get out in the world and say you have nobody there for you when there's people trying to be there for you. That is so. I see people do that all the time on social media. I would never. There's a time I used to sit there and say that because it's not the. I always say people say that because it's not the person who they want to be there for them. Just because the person you want to be there for you isn't there, that's not the person who God wanted for you.
I've been guilty of that.
You feel me? That may not have been who God wanted for you to be there. He had a bet. That person didn't know what to do with that information.
She didn't know what to do with it.
She didn't know what to do with that information. She didn't know how to handle that.
Definitely did.
She didn't know how to.
She didn't know what to do with it.
She didn't know about the 3 minutes of death. Go ahead, play it.
I am dead. She didn't know about the tongue twister 3000.
God damn it. She didn't know how to. She didn't know how to handle that information. God knew she didn't know how to process that information. He knew she wouldn't even probably hold that information. You feel me? So he made her not care. But meanwhile, you may have a friend or maybe somebody you may not even really know who's really trying to make an impression on you or hold a conversation with you, a genuine conversation with you. And you probably just looked at her like, yeah, she don't look all that hot and icon. Ignore. You feel me?
I am dead and guilty.
Nice. Yeah. See?
Like she shop at Fashion Nova.
She's a Nova babe. Ignore. You feel me? You feel me?
You ever got some really great advice from somebody you didn't know?
All the time.
I kid you not. I hardly, since I've been an adult, I hardly ever take transportation, right? The one time I decided to I took the train I forgot where the fuck I was going. I don't even want to sit here and lie. But I was going through like a breakup at the time. That shit hit me hard. So I'm on a train and I'm just looking out the window just like this, looking all stupid. And this old ass Jewish nigga looked at me and said, damn, she put a number on you, didn't she? And I was like, how the fuck you know?
I don't even know, pussy Jew, man. What the fuck?
And then he told me some shit that really didn't even, like, at the time, I wasn't even trying to hear that shit. But like he was like, yo, sometimes like people or things are put in your life at that specific time and place to violate you.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Sometimes you have to get violated. Like sometimes you gotta be that vulnerable and get the shit just ripped out of you.
Real shit.
You feel me? You gotta be redefined. Sometimes it takes a certain situation or a certain person to put you in your fucking bag.
Yeah.
And really get you right. Yo, I was thinking to myself the other day, yo, I'm really only in my bag when I am in love or heartbroken. This in between shit ain't shit.
Yo, when you in
between, you just like, fuck. God, what am I doing?
Heartbroken. Yeah, that's
when you heartbroken or when you're with somebody you love, or if you heartbroken, you in your bag. Mm-hmm. When you just like some in between nigga,
you
just
know what's
going
crazy?
to work.
It's funny you say that because a lot of people become lackadaisy when they're in love. That's when they fall off. You don't think so?
I mean,
if you're in the right love,
I would say that.
If you're with the right person, no.
Yeah, if you're with the right person, if you're with somebody who's motivating you,
facts,
to like really like
kicking your
ass on some shit. Yeah. You feel me? Then like you just bought a Toyota and she pulls into the driveway with a Benz and you sitting there like,
let me go get this I-8.
Bitch, let me go get. You feel me? Motivation. She's not even shoving it in your face. Like, this is what I can do. This is what I can afford. I'm not shoving it in your face, babe. I love your Camry, but I just copped this C300.
We could do Uber with this during the day.
You feel me? This is extra income.
But you know what's funny? Yo, sometimes, but the right person don't gotta say nothing to you sometimes, though. It's just that effect they have on you. Like, that shit, I always say this shit all the time. Like, the people that you choose to be with is really important, son. Like, yo, you sit here, you lay it with somebody, you having sex with somebody, you intimate with somebody, I start to exchange energies, bro. Like, I'm a real big believer of that shit. So, like, when you with the right person, you're gonna get right. When you're with the wrong person, yeah, it was this one time. Every time I used to fuck with this one bitch, her pussy was so good, my life would just fall apart. Every fucking time. Every time, bro. Lose jobs and careers and failing tests and shit. Damn. I'm like, yo, you just not it.
Yeah,
I was with this one person. Granted, me are not together, but yo, like, she got me in my bag. You know what I'm saying? Name shall remain nameless. Don't you start. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we really gotta we really gotta pay attention to who it is that we really decide to lay up with, bro. Like, even for niggas, like, niggas be like, yo, I keep it a buck. As I got older, I don't even really be like shuffling chicks like I used to. As I got older, don't look at, ain't nothing on the fucking wall.
What you looking at?
Ain't nothing over there.
You lost something?
You feel me?
This nigga got older yesterday. This nigga get older by the second. This is when he made these decisions. This is when he made these decisions through the seconds. Nigga said last second ago, I decided I'm not shuffling bitches.
Listen, I am entitled to grow. I am not the loon of 37 seconds ago.
I've been, all right, boom. This is where the if you want to talk about shuffling, like dealing with different women, you feel me? It all plays on my mental, you feel me, and my upbringing. I'm a creature. I stick to shit
that you like.
I'm a creature of habit. I stick to shit. You feel me? That's why I tell people, scratch. I ain't even gonna go down that road. That's why I tell people, this is my biggest form of my use of psychology. This is what I always tell people. You feel me? This is when I realized psychology was the fucking truth. When I was a kid, I used to shit in the bathtub.
Oh my God.
When I was a baby, listen. When I was a baby,
this shit sound like it's about to go left.
Nah, listen. When I was a baby,
it has went left.
I used to. If you are a real doctor, you're gonna see what type of therapy. You're gonna see what type of psychology this is. When I was a baby, I used to shit in the bathtub. Okay. When I graduated to like 10 years old to like 15 and shit like that. 10 years old to like 13, I had to get ass naked. I could not take a shit unless I was ass naked on the toilet. Like, this is why I couldn't shit outside. Like, I would have to get butterball, socks off, naked to take a shit. As I got older to graduate, as I got older in age, tell me to go take a shower right now. Tell me go take a shower right now. What do you think I'm gonna do?
Shit.
I gotta shit before I go out damn shower. You wanna know why?
Because you gonna shit in the shower.
I'm gonna shit in the shower.
Wow.
That concludes my psychology story. Bruh man shits in the shower if he doesn't shower before he shit. Wow.
If he doesn't shit before
If he doesn't shit before he showers.
You know.
It's a what's that type of psychology?
Reverse?
No. Fuck it. You know what?
That's the only form that I know.
No!
That's what they say in all the Netflix series.
No.
I got your bitch reverse psychology.
Gotcha, bitch. No, it's a form of psychology when your brain is like it goes back to a certain point in time in your life, so you just automatically do that. Like it's like if you've been to war and
you got PTSD.
It's like having PTSD. I got PTSD for shitting. You feel me?
Oh my god,
that's what it is.
In a way, I could relate. I don't be shitting in bathtubs. But what I would say is I peed the bed for a good amount of time, bro.
Too,
like I don't think I stopped peeing the bed till I don't think I stopped. Husband don't stop, Nick. You know it. You feel me? But yeah, bro. Like all jokes aside, it's like, all right, but I had this thing when I was a kid. I didn't even try to go to the bathroom when I was a kid. I used to have the little carpet shit under my sheets. And
you let it rip?
Let it just rain, son.
Yo,
and then
son.
and you know what happened? And my body used to feel mad wet. So what I would do is I would take a towel, put it on the bed, and sleep on the towel because it absorbs all that shit, all the piss. God. Now, actually, what happens when this doesn't happen often, but occasionally when I go to sleep and I start to sweat in my sleep, what do? Same shit. Towel underneath me with the little shit under the bed, soak all that shit up.
You want to hit?
It's a feeling of comfort.
This is the power of social media. Now I know I'm not alone out here peeing the fucking bed. We're the wetters.
I
don't want to be
Splash
the
Brothers.
Splash
Brothers. Yeah, now our new shit is Stephen Clay. We Stephen Clay. We gotta add that in our bio.
We are officially the Splash Brothers. So what do you have to say about that, Dr. Tima?
You gonna judge us?
I'm not judging you guys.
All right. I mean, one time I took this site to say, "Do you wet the bed?" I said, "Yes." They said, "Was the bed wet?" I said, "What the fuck do you think?"
Wait, what?
They said, "Do you wet the bed?" I wrote, "Yeah." Then it was like, "Was the bed wet?" I'm like, "Bitch, yes." Then I got dry piss, dry cry. What the fuck?
You guys are those are really interesting stories. I guess you could call it like associative behavior.
Yes.
Come on. I didn't get these degrees for nothing.
There we go. Associative.
There it is.
I didn't get these degrees for nothing.
I didn't get these.
Yes,
there it goes.
Associative behavior, because you kind of like he said, you tied that behavior to something. So it's like, okay, if this happens, I have to do this.
Okay. There we go.
Behavior.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna flip this episode upside fucking down.
Whoa.
It's about that time.
Is it? I'm not prepared.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually discuss some personal issues.
Uh-oh.
We've danced around a lot of shit. I feel it's about time we actually dig deep and be in the ring. We in the ring. Damn, I haven't got no shirt on. I got mad. I got my fucking nipples out. I can't even take this shit off.
This nigga got the Jamaican wife beater on.
Got mad holes in my shit.
Selassie.
Bumba clot wife beater. But yeah, so let's actually start talking about some shit that actually could benefit from us. You know, I'm gonna be honest. This week was a really rough week for me. I wasn't really responding to no text messages. Haven't been on the gram. I didn't even want to come here tonight.